Now you see in the last video I inserted the data in the dim product subcategory table, and this is the output which I have got. Let's say I made the mistake in inserting the data because ChatGPT can make mistakes. After inserting the data, I identified that this data is wrong, suppose. So what I will do, I will be going to delete this data. So I will write delete from dim product subcategory. Here I will be going to delete all the data, but you may need to delete the selective data, let's say. So you may write where product subcategory key is greater than 0 this time, because I will be going to delete everything here. But you may want to delete the data which is, let's say, product subcategory key is greater than 200, so you can do that. But right now I want to delete everything, so you just run this command, or you just write where product subcategory key is greater than 0. So if I delete this data, here all the 37 records are deleted. So if I now select, there is no data. Let's say after deleting it, I generated a perfect insert command. I again insert this here. So this time the problem is that because I have already inserted 37 records earlier, so my identity will start from 38. So if I now select the data from the dim product category, it has started from 38, which I don't want. So you see what I have to do, I have to reseed my identity column. So this is also not perfect. So what I will do, I will write here delete the data where product ID is more than 37. Why I'm writing like this? Because you may have a data, let's say you have started inserting the data from 38. So you do not want to delete the data which is before 38, because that is perfect data. So that is why I'm writing like this. So I delete it. So all the rows are deleted. So here there is no data, but I can reset my identity column. So I want to reset my identity column. So there is a reseed command, reseed DBCC check identity, but I don't remember exactly the exact syntax of it. So I will ask from ChatGPT for this table, I want to reseed identity column to, let's say I want to start from 10, suppose. So I will put 9, and the identity column name is product subcategory key. So give me the T-SQL command. So it is saying to reseed you have to use DBCC check identity, and it has given 8, but actually I want to start from 10, so I will give reseed 9. So what I will do, so I will put this, and I will be going to execute this command. So identity value is reset to 8, sorry. So it will start actually from 9, but it's okay. Now I try to insert the data again, and let's see what will happen. So all the rows are inserted, and now if I check from the subcategory table, so it is started from 9. But anyways, this is just for the demonstration that you can reseed the value from where you want. But right now I want to start from 1, so I will put 0. I delete all the data of the subcategory table, and I will reseed it again, and you see I will now insert the data again. So why I'm telling you this, because some mistakes may occur while inserting the data, and the identity column gets reset. So identity column cannot go backwards on its own. So you will get a gap in the identity column. If you do not want any kind of gap in the identity column, what you have to do, you have to reseed the identity column. So now if you check the dim product subcategory, so you see I have now inserted the perfect data. Although my data earlier was also perfect, just I wanted to share that by chance if you have made a mistake in inserting the data and later you identified it, then how you can handle that kind of situation. So there is one more way which I think can work is create a table variable which has the same structure as that of dim product subcategory, and insert the data first into that table variable, check the data whether everything is fine, and after that insert the data into the original table. What I am saying is create first table variable which has the same structure as that of product subcategory, then insert the data into it, and then test the data. That after insert you just test the data whether it is perfectly inserted or not, and if everything is fine, after that insert the data in original table in to get rid of this identity issue. That also I ask from the ChatGPT to do it for me. So I switch back to ChatGPT. I will say for this dim product subcategory table, generate me a table variable, and there are 37 records having the same structure as dim product subcategory. So I just simply say generate me a table variable having the same structure as this table, and also give me insert command of those 37 records. So I just pass this information. So let's see what it gives. So it has created me product variable table which has these columns. This is a first column and it has inserted 1 2 3 4 5. Last time it was identity column. So you see it has created a table variable with the same structure, and you see it is inserting all those 37 records, and then I'm selecting it. So perfect. I just copy the whole code, and you see I can paste it in a new query, and I just execute it. So you see I can now verify the data. Once I'm satisfied with the data, okay, data is properly inserted, then you see I will later put the data into the table so that I don't need to do any kind of modification. So this is the way to avoid the bugs in your system, because you cannot rely on ChatGPT that ChatGPT does accurate work. You have to be very careful while inserting these kind of data, and I will recommend you, if you have few records, let's say 10 15 records or few columns, then you can go for this approach. But if you have huge data, let's say 50 60,000 records, ChatGPT cannot insert 50 60,000 records. So I think 300 400 records also it will not be going to generate the insert command as well. So for few columns, for few records, you can generate this kind of insert statement. But when you have a huge data, then you have to use different approach like import export wizard or SSIS packages you can create, or there are many other options which you can use to insert the data. But I insist, don't trust on ChatGPT blindly. You have to be careful whether it has created the perfect commands for you or not, and for that you have to still learn SQL Server. It is just assisting us, it is not the alternative of SQL Server.